Sometimes people are good, and they do just what they should. But the very same people who are good sometimes are the very same people who are bad sometimes. It's funny, but it's true. It's the same, isn't it, for me? And sometimes people get wet, and their parents get a little upset. But the very same people who get wet sometimes are the very same people who are dry sometimes. It's funny, but it's true. It's the same, isn't it, for me? And sometimes people make noise, break each other's toys. But the very same people who are noisy sometimes are the very same people who are quiet sometimes. It's funny, but it's true. It's the same, isn't it, for me? And sometimes people get mad, and they feel like being mad. But the very same people who are mad sometimes are the very same people who are glad sometimes. It's funny, but it's true. It's the same, isn't it, for me? And sometimes people are good, and they do just what they should. But the very same people who are good sometimes are the very same people who are bad sometimes. It's funny, but it's true. It's the same, isn't it, for me? Isn't it the same for you? Thanks for listening, everybody. That was a song by Fred Rogers called Sometimes People Are Good. And it is a great song because it reminds me every day that people can be more than one thing. They can be good and bad and noisy and quiet and angry and funny. And that's what makes people people, that they're so complicated. They're not just one thing. And like I said, I think about that almost every day. It reminds me to be a more empathetic person, to not only to other people, but to myself too. I'm not just one thing. So I hope you think about that as well. And don't box yourself in. None of us are just one thing. Sometimes people are good.